네 눈빛이 말해주고 있어. Liar, 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 더 날 속이지 마. 이젠 더 이상 알고 싶지 않아. I don't wanna know, no, no. 더는 no, no, no. 다 끝났어. 가요, 여기까지인가 봐요. Get up, get up, 뒤돌아서 나가요. 이 사랑의 끝에는 미움만이 남았네요. 끝이 없던 우리 사랑에도 끝이 보여. 어줍잖은 이유들로 질질 끌지 마요. 늦었어, 이미 끝났어. Go, go, go. 차라리 이럴 바엔 done, done, done. 싸우다 지칠 바엔 go, go, go. 이젠 더 이상 못 참겠어. 날 냅둬봐, 날 냅둬. I hate you. Hey, no, no. I don't need you. Hey, no, no. I hate you. 싫어, 나는 싫어, 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 나는 싫어, 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 나는 싫어, 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 나는 싫어. 답이 없는 답안에 답만 죽어라고 써. 사랑의 콩깍지가 아닌 색안경을 껴. 이런 식으로 할 바에 그냥 헤어지는 게 낫어. 널 만나서 외롭다면 혼자 외롭고 말겠어. I don't wanna know 너의 매일 똑같은 변명. I don't wanna do 매일 계속되는 말 같은 의미 없어. 지겨워졌어. 이제와 우린 더는 답이 없잖아. 나는 이제 싫어 hate you. 이제 난 네가 싫어졌어. I hate you. Hey, no, no. I don't need you. Hey, no, no. I hate you. 싫어, 나는 싫어, 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 나는 싫어, 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 나는 싫어, 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 나는 싫어. 가요. Get up, get up. 가요. Get up, get up. 미친 듯이 우리 둘이 사랑을 했고 난 미친 듯이 바보처럼 끌려다녔어. 너무했어. 그럴 법했어. 넌 I hate you. Hey, no, no. I don't need you. Hey, no, no. I hate you. 싫어, 난 너 싫어, 싫어, 싫어. 난 I don't need you. 싫어, 난 너 싫어, 싫어, 싫어. 난 너 싫어. 감사합니다.
역시 강렬하네요 노래. 예,
좋다 노래.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the 4Minute Midnight Podcast with me, Hichul is not gay. You just listened to the live version of Hate Shiro from 4Minute from their radio appearance, SBS radio appearance. I just had to play the full song for you because I love the song so much. The live version where you can hear all of their voices clearly is even better. So I just had to play the whole track. I hope you guys liked it. So this is episode 19, first week of promos already in the books. If you're listening to this the evening, they didn't have. They're not supposed to have an Inkigayo broadcast today, Sunday. They did show. What's this? Show Champion. The Mnet Countdown and Music Bank and Music Core. So far, the performance I like the most is the one from M Countdown, where they wore all black, followed closely by Music Core, where they wore a white sleeveless tank, and the red pants. The promotions didn't started off kind of shaky. They had a rushed showcase. If you follow a 4 Minutes forum and at Purple Prism, you would know that everything has been rushed so far. They had a showcase at a mall where it was the last minute. They didn't even have microphones to perform when they performed, so they just danced. Basically, they just danced to Hate, and it was during daytime, I think. But at least a lot of people showed up, even though Cube announced it like the same day, I think. So fans were pissed at Cube, obviously. But at least the turnout was the turnout was good enough. And yeah, the same thing happened with the showcase for journalists. I think it was the same day. And the outfits were horrendous. If you've seen the pictures, they were. I know that one of the themes of the comeback was ratchetness, but the costume or the outfits for the showcase before the performances were terrible. The mismatched, I don't know, bunch of rags draped all over their bodies. But after that, it went a little better. The costumes were a lot better, except probably for the No Love performances, where they look half office attire and half countryside in Netherlands, half Dutch countryside. But I'm looking forward to the costumes for this week. I know the theme is red, red, black, and white, but I'm expecting different shades for this week's performances. I hope they don't go back to the pile of garbage they were for the showcase. Just keeping it real. I love them, but keeping it real. All right, let's go to some news. First, let's talk about statistics, figures. These are courtesy of 4 Minutes Forum at @4m_JP. A lot of people contributed or sent in their tweets regarding chart standings, video views, Melon rankings, and so on. Okay, so the peak position of the song for iTunes was on the first day. It reached as high as number 10. And from there, it kind of fluctuated. It dropped a lot. I think now it's number 65 now on the worldwide iTunes, which actually improved compared to yesterday. Improved 5 places. But the peak was number 10 iTunes, and number 18 from the UK iTunes, also on the first day. So congratulations to those achievements. As for now, the music video has reached 4.6 million views, and Cube said that they will release a special music video if the video reaches 6 million views by tomorrow. So we're running out of time, I think. It started off great. The video reached like 3 million views in 3 days, but it stalled a lot lately. So I hope it picks up. I hope we reach 6 million views, because Cube is a dick. And they set a higher higher requirement for the number of views compared to other groups. They're making it impossible, or they're just trying to be a dick. Yeah. So right now, 4.6 million views for music video for Hate. 4Minute also reached as high as number 1 on Melon, but right now it's this Hate has been kind of fluctuating up and down. It even reached a very low position that I'll just ignore. But so far, total album sales, physical copies, is 2,488. This is courtesy of @K-pop album sales from Hanteo, and this is from figures from today, midnight Korean Standard Time. So yesterday, during the third day, Act 7 sold 966 copies, so 2,488 in total, so around 850 copies a day, which is pretty good. I'm expecting the numbers to climb some more as people begin to realize how good the songs are in the album, and as 4Minute does more fan signs or public appearances, because the initial reaction to the song was weird, offbeat, strange, it doesn't match well, so much negative stuff. But people who didn't listen, who didn't give it a second or third chance, are missing out a lot on how good Hate is. It's totally addicting and a masterpiece in EDM. Okay, so those are chart movement and statistics for Hate. Before we go to how to increase the SNS points of 4Minute, I would like to give a big shout out to @940830. This is Soyeon's fan site, Kwon Soyeon fan site. They did a special coffee truck event to promote the comeback. So they gave free coffee to fans. They were stationed at Hongdae, and they gave away free coffee to fans to promote the album, which was amazing because they used their own money, or money from sales of their merchandise. So a huge thank you and much appreciated. I mean, they did a better job of promoting 4Minute compared to Cube. This was better than anything Cube has done so far to promote Act 7. So thanks to Soyeon's awesome fan site, 940830. You can also follow them for pictures of Soyeon, high quality pictures of Soyeon. Okay, next let's talk about YouTube rules and how to increase SNS points for 4Minute. Okay, so how to make your YouTube views count. Okay, some rules. You need to watch the video completely. Do not use the replay button after it finishes. You can't skip any part of the video, so no fast forwarding. You can mute your computer's audio but not the video itself. Much better if you should log off your YouTube account, log in again, and then watch the video again, or it won't count, or it will count only as one view. So there's a playlist with 100 hate music videos. You can follow Nathalia. Her YouTube account is Nathalia. The fuck is this complicated YouTube video count settings? Okay, for Twitter, you add the hashtag 4Minute and Shiro, a Korean, and to your tweets with words before, in between, and after. So you add words between, after, and before the hashtags 4Minute and hashtag Shiro, both in Korean though. So this will reflect towards Gaon's social chart for SNS, along with the music video and the Weibo figures. 10 retweets of a tweet with the hashtag count is equal to 1 SNS point. So it's just I think even if the tweet has like 15, 17, 20, 25, it's just counted as 1 SNS point per tweet, which is a bummer. I always thought it was like if the tweet had 20 retweets, it would be 2 points, but apparently it's just 1 point, even if it's 20 or 30, even 100. They only count 1 point for a retweet 1 point for a tweet that has over 10 retweets. So I hope that's clear. So keep tweeting about 4Minute, and everybody keep retweeting all tweets about 4Minute in it and the hashtags. However, emojis aren't allowed, numbers aren't allowed, but you can use pictures, GIFs, and video links. Alright? Pictures, GIFs, and video links are allowed in your tweets, but emojis and numbers aren't. So retweet all tweets that have the hashtag 4Minute and Shiro with pictures, GIFs, or video links. Alright, and then for Melon, log into your account, like the Act 7 album and all the tracks, rate the album, purchase the album by downloading the songs, and leave a comment for 4Minute. And that's it. So those are the rules for increasing 4Minute's SNS points, thanks to at Purple Prism and at Majestate for sharing that information. YouTube is being a little bitch with the counts. I don't know why they make it so complicated. Also with the Gaon system, the tweets, the retweets, and so on. But I'm also annoyed that it's hard for international fans, obviously, or for many international fans to type in Korean, me included. So it would have been a lot easier if the hashtags were 4Minute and hate instead of the Korean text. So that's I don't know who sets the hashtags, but if it's Cube, again, another big failure on their part. They should have set the hashtags to a normal English text instead of in Korean. Okay, so that's it for rules on SNS and YouTube numbers. I hope it's a little clearer now. I hope you guys follow the rules to help 4Minute increase their SNS points. Okay, now let's go to some interesting tidbits courtesy of 4Minute's appearance on Park Myung-soo's radio show. This is courtesy of a huge thanks to at Purple Prism for translating all this juicy information. Okay, first, Jiyeon talked about this has been repeatedly mentioned ever since Hate came out. She said, these are important times for us, so please help us. Our song keeps rising and falling on charts, so I'm a bit anxious. These days, charts are competitive. If you didn't know why, it's because Jiyeon said in their showcase that the album will be a big influential factor regarding whether they renew their contract, whether 4Minute renews their contract with Cube. And the thing is that Cube, they told this to Cube, and so far Cube has done a very bad job at promoting Act 7. So this is this is a big or a very important time for 4Minute. However, Guyan said, honestly, because the members were preparing for the album, we didn't get to talk a lot about the contract. We had a lot of concerns while preparing this album. One great concern was about whether we should go forth more strongly or change things up music-wise. We never talked well and in detail about the contract, which contrasted with Gian's statement about renewing their contract with Cube. Meanwhile, Soyeon said that which echoes the sentiment of, I think, most of us. She said that the song sounds better on the second listen and even better on the third. She hopes that a lot of people will watch the music video and show a lot of support and love for 4Minute and the album. Hyuna said many people have made covers of our choreo for Crazy, international fans as well. Because Crazy did so well, the burden on our shoulders was heavier. So the choreography, by the way, was from Paris Goubel, the same woman who choreographed Crazy. And so far there have been a lot of covers, especially because of the Skrillex challenge, 4Minute by Skrillex challenge on YouTube. So if you're not aware, those who submit a cover or like a short video, not really it doesn't really have to be a dance cover, but a video with the Hate as your background music, send it via musical.ly and 4Minute will give you a shout out. I'm not sure when this will end, but you can check out the video on YouTube. You can follow at 4Minutes Forum for more updates and details. I think so far the video with the highest number of views is around 700,000. I haven't seen it yet, and I have no idea what the fuck musical.ly is. Is it like Vine or something? But yeah, keep supporting. Show your support through musical.ly. Join this contest. It will be cool to see. Maybe 4Minute will do like a reaction video for the covers or something like that. Alright, so what else did they talk about at Park Myung-so's radio show? They talked about their monthly income and what they did or what they have done with their money so far. Jiyeon said that she sent her parents on a trip to Jeju-do for the first time using her money. Jiyeon said she bought a car for her dad, which he loved so much. Science was kind of weird. She said she paid back her debt to her parents. I guess her parents are rich and they loaned her a lot of money. Hyuna has been the most generous so far, obviously because she also has a successful solo and subunit career. She said that she bought a new house for her parents, and that she gives generous allowance to her two younger brothers. She's proudest of not having to ask her parents for money. Meanwhile, you have Guyan who said she hasn't done anything yet for her parents. Selfish bitch. But there's a but. She hasn't had to ask them for any tuition fees for university. Woman, I guess her money goes to what? Expensive wine and clothes. Speaking of university, Gayon wishes to finish university this year, which brought up a funny anecdote from one netizen. He said that she is classmates with Gayon, and one time they had an exam. Gayon just came in, and after a minute, she left. So basically, she just wrote her name on the paper and left. Gayon goes to Dongguk University, by the way. So unlike other girl groups or other groups, 4Minute doesn't have a member who's really fluent in English or who grew up in the States. So you can imagine the difficulty that comes with communicating with an English speaker. So they talked about how they were able to talk to Skrillex, how they did the album. 4Minute said Skrillex would make them listen to music and they would react by dancing how they felt about the music. So they showed it through dance, which is normal. I mean, I do the same thing when I'm in Korea since I don't speak Korean. I use gestures to get my point across to the locals. 4Minute added that I would say this was cute. We'd say things like "nice to meet you" and "did you have lunch yet?" Gian added that our members are good at listening English, but we need staff for talking to Skrillex. So I hope that solves the mystery of how 4Minute and Skrillex collaborated on this album. 4Minute also talked about meeting or promoting at the same time with younger artists. Myung-soo asked, "Are you intimidating to younger artists in the industry?" Jiyoon said no. Gayon said, "These days we feel like we've gotten really older because we keep seeing a lot of younger artists. When we debuted, we promoted the fact that we were 90 lighters, or we were born in the 90s or younger. But now with singers from born 2000 and younger, we can't say the same. We can't say anything anymore." Jian added that when they see younger artists, they just tell themselves in a funny way that their days are done. So yeah, if you were around during Music Hot Issue, that was the main selling point of 4Minute, that they were young and energetic and full of passion, because everybody was between 16 to 20 years old at that time. But now time has flown so fast. Soyeon is now 23 in Korean age, the youngest, and the oldest, Jian, is 27. It will just be a few years from now before one of them gets married. Okay, this one is a very insightful question. 7 to 8 years since your debut and you've never had any troubles between the members. So how do you do it? Any tip or reason why you've maintained good relationship between the members? Gayan said that we're the type to tell each other if there's something. We're the type to tell each other on the spot if something is up. We all have brothers in the family, or brothers only, so we're not timid or sulking. Yeah, I think nobody has sisters. Jian has a younger brother. Jiyun has an older brother. Soyeon also, I think, has a I think Soyeon is an only child. Hyuna has two younger brothers. Gayeon, I'm not sure. Does Gayeon have a brother? I think she's also an only child, judging on how spoiled she is. Jiyeon added that if something bothers us, we tell each other honestly at once and resolve the issue then. Jiyeon, meanwhile, the leader, added that I'm the member that doesn't really open up, so when the members do that and talk between themselves, I learn a lot from them. So pro tip, guys, those who plan to form a group, you'll be more successful if you have brothers only. All right, on dating women. 4Minute said that their taste in men are very different. Jiyeon said, if I say I like one type, one of our members would say they don't like him at all. So it's never crossed their minds, or dating has never crossed their minds until now. But I don't know. Do you think someone is secretly dating, or someone has secretly dated recently? I think Jiyeon has. At least Jiyeon, and maybe Gayeon, or no, not Gayeon, maybe Soyeon. But the three of them, I don't think so. Jiyeon, Gayeon, and Yeona, I don't see them dating. They seem too focused with other things. Jiyeon with music, Hyuna with her solo activities, and just keeping up with a lot of her celebrity friends. And I think Gayeon's just lazy to be in a relationship. Thanks again to @PurplePrism for providing the translations. Again, this is probably the most important time for 4Minute, because their contract is going to expire this year. And I'm not sure why people are panicking actually, because is 4Minute, is the album dependent on 4Minute's renewal with Cube specifically, or does it depend on whether they will continue as a group? Because I don't really care if they sign up with another agency. If it's just with whether they would renew with Cube or not, it's not that alarming for me, or I'm not that worried. But I hope they don't sign with like FNC or DSP or any of those garbage agencies. Can someone clear this up for me? Okay, I want to talk about a couple of noteworthy features from international magazines, websites. One is from Fuse TV. Fuse TV is an American digital cable and satellite TV channel, largely dedicated to music and music videos. The title of the article is 4Minute drops spastic Skrillex produced hate. Okay, let me read the whole article for you. The Jack U producer crafts a genre-jumping banger for the K-pop girl group, with its accompanying music video also showcasing a ton of different moods and looks. Last week we learned that Skrillex was getting into the K-pop game by collaborating with girl group 4Minute, and we now have their new track in all its thunderous EDM adjacent glory. Hate essentially sounds like 5 different songs all smashed together, from Gayeon's torch ballad opening to the melancholy hip-hop verses and the booming dance breakdown that wouldn't sound out of place on a Jack U record. Hate is like a dare to figure out is like a dare to figure out how many sounds can blend together and still sound cohesive. The song's strongest moment comes in the emotional pre-chorus sections handled by Soyeon and Gayeon. I agree. I like the singles genre mashup. The accompanying video also brings a grab bag of different environments and visual moods that are all wildly different from one another. Jiyeon is blindfolded in a bathtub. Jiyeon is chilling in a clock tower, and the group is together in a wintry desert to break it down together with a troupe of female dancers. The dance sections are a bit reminiscent of 4Minute's 2015 single Crazy, but that single and video were some of the best from last year, so we can't hold it against the group for wanting to recreate some of that magic. Okay, thanks to Jeff Benjamin for writing this fair and very complimenting article. Next one is from Beats. Next one is from bntnews.co.uk. So 4 Minutes Hate was played on Beats One recently. Beats One is an internet radio station. Okay, so this article talks about that time. Girl group 4 Minute's new song Hate aired on Beats One, a popular online radio station provided by Apple Music. The title song of the group's 7-minute album was broadcasted worldwide on February 5 as a Beats One banger, which is the title given to the recommended songs. It was played in more than 100 countries, including the United States. 4 Minute's activities as well as its songs were introduced to the listeners. Like I said, Beats One is a core content of Apple Music, and famous DJs from around the US select noteworthy hits and play it on the radio for all day throughout the station. DJ Ebro Darden, who usually recommends trendy songs in New York, featured Hate on this show. He complimented the music by saying, "This song Hate has been produced by Skrillex, and there's massive features Gorilla. It is a mashup if I ever heard a mashup. It's just like genre after genre after genre. It sounds so good." He added that my timeline on Twitter is going insane right now. I'm looking at their fan base on my social media and it's going crazy. The BNT News article added that 4 Minutes song got recognitions because the collaboration of worldly renowned DJ Skrillex and a K-pop artist drew attention from music lovers from all over the world. Subsequently, the group's other songs and performances were promoted. Even before the song got introduced on Beats One, it was enjoyed by global fans, as Hate ranked within the top 10 on iTunes chart in 6 Asian countries. Also, it secured the top place on V-chart of Yenyutai, a Chinese video provider. It stayed there for 4 consecutive days. Also, compared to the group's previous song Crazy, the number of views for the song's music video rose much faster. Okay, thanks to BNT News for writing an article about the Beats One feature. Okay, so that's it for the roundup, all the important news, or the more important news about 4 Minute this week. I'd like to quickly go to the gossip because we're a bit low on time. So last week I posed the question, what do you think about Hate, the song, the video? So thanks to everybody who replied. At Laditok said, "I love it. Everything. Everyone looks fantastic and the beat of the song is sick. Also, Namjian sings more and I love it." At Michi_1105 said she also loves it. "I love it. The concepts lays there and their parts are more equal than before. The mix between volume up and crazy is dope. My favorite part is Jion's Nanoshiro, the chorus part." At Jenner Bay said, "Dope as fuck. This mix, by the way, ballad and EDM, is perfect. 4-Minute showed us again why they are the queens of girl crush concepts. Queen Slay. Also, we got to hear Namji's beautiful voice clearer than in Crazy, and I found this amazing. Atso Naisu, aka Chungalong, said, I wish Soyeon or Jiyeon had sung a part like Gayeon, but no one else sounds like a goddess like Gayeon does in the beginning. I like the way the song is distributed, I guess. I was just annoyed when someone was like 4-Minute is now 4 rappers and 1 singer. No, actually 4-Minute is 3 rappers, 1 singer, and 1 dolphin. Namjiyeon. She added, I wish the chorus choreography had more of an impact. It's pretty weak compared to what it could have been. I kind of disagree. I think the chorus was great. It was a huge contrast to the verses. Like I said earlier, I love the song Hate, future classic, an EDM masterpiece. Gayeon sounds amazing. Her opening the song was a perfect choice. Was the perfect choice. But I wish, one thing I would probably change is that maybe Jiyeon not singing right after she was singing the chorus. Maybe she could have done Soyeon's part. But yeah, and I also don't like Soyeon's scream near the end of the chorus, especially live. She usually, it sounds like she's croaking. But the rest, the outfits, except the showcase outfits, great. Performance is sexy. The song is awesome. The rest of the songs from the album are also amazing. No Love is very catchy, especially the chorus. It's not too dramatic. It's not very sad. It's a fun song to sing along with. Normal Love. Canvas has a wiggle backtrack to it, and it has combined with like Eastern music vibe, Indian music. While Blind is just sexy. It's a sexy R&B song. Gayeon's voice is a blessing to humanity. Jiyeon's rap on point in the song. Usher would have been proud. So that's my quick impressions, quick review of 4-Minute's new songs. Okay, so thanks to everybody who gave their thoughts, who joined the gossip, #4M Gossip. For next week's episode, I'd like to know what your favorite song from the album is, aside from Hate. There are 3 other songs. There are only 4 songs in the album. 3 now, if you remove Hate. For me, I think I'm going with Blind, just cause it's sexy and everything is on point in the song. I'd like to see them perform it at some point. Maybe if Cube didn't rush the damn showcase, Act 7 showcase, they could have prepared choreography for this. But yeah, I think I'm going with Blind as my next favorite song after Hate. Okay, send me your answers, tweet me, write your comments below. Alright, so that's it. That's the podcast. Again, thanks to everybody who listened last week. I hope you guys keep listening, keep supporting 4-Minute, especially those who have their albums. Share your pictures, photo cards, what you got. The album looks like a garbage bag though. Have you seen the album? It's like just a black square with the words 4M Act 7 in red on the album. That's it. So more proof that this album was rushed by Cube, not fully supported by Cube, and my theory that 4Minute themselves use their own money to produce this album is getting stronger. I mean, even the photo cards, if you've seen the photo cards, the photo shoot from the US, Jiyeon was still blonde, and Hyuna too. So I think those pictures were supposed to have been for the second comeback from last year, but since it didn't happen, since Cube blows, they used those pictures instead for this album. Anyway, again, that's it. That's the podcast. Thanks for listening. I'll see all you guys again next week. Keep watching the video, 4 minutes music video. Keep watching the performances. I will leave you guys now with the live version of No Love from SBS Radio. Alright, see you guys. Peace.
Sorry, 네가 떠나가도 혼자 버려져도 I'll be fine, that's I know. 기다릴 순 없어, I've been waiting so long. I'm saying goodbye, 이젠 내가 싫어하고 싶던 그 말 I've been